Separated at birth, Acura and Cadillac's first production EVs share an awful lot under the skin. 2024 Cadillac Lyriq versus Acura ZDX EV SUV. Hello and welcome to Lyriq Media. We endeavor to keep you informed of the most recent information and breaking news about the EV Lyriq Cadillac and other upcoming EVs from the Cadillac Corporation. So if you're a fan or owner of an electric vehicle, this channel is for you. We work as a family, listening to your suggestions in the comments area and providing all the videos you need to stay current in the EV field. Please subscribe, like this video, and click the notification bell if you're new here to stay up to speed on our latest content. Thank you kindly. Let's get started. The Acura ZDX has finally returned, not as an SUV coupe again, but as an equally bold electric vehicle, Acura's first. If you hadn't heard already from our earlier reporting, it's based on General Motors Ultium EV platform and borrows batteries and motors from its American business partner. GM's getting a lot of mileage out of Ultium already, with the Cadillac Lyriq being the second of many vehicles to be based on the same architecture. The similarities between the ZDX and Lyriq go a lot deeper, though. Underneath, they're basically the same car. Batteries and range. Sharing the same platform, it's no surprise the ZDX and Lyriq use the same power source. Both vehicles are powered by a 102 kilowatt-hours lithium-ion battery pack under the floor. Since it's the same battery and charging hardware, they both charge at a maximum of 190 kilowatts on a public DC fast charger. Interestingly, Acura says the ZDX fills its battery slightly quicker than the Lyriq, gaining 81 miles in 10 minutes compared to 77 miles for the Cadillac. Regardless of how many motors and what power level you choose, the ZDX and Lyriq travel about the same distance on a full charge. On base models with a single rear motor, the ZDX will drive an estimated 325 miles on a charge, compared to the Lyriq's 314 miles. Step up to a dual-motor all-wheel drive powertrain, and a ZDX will go 315 miles to the Lyriq's 307. Cadillac isn't doing a high-performance Lyriq E yet, but Acura offers a high-performance ZDX Type S with dual motors and all-wheel drive that goes 288 miles on a full charge. Cadillac will soon be switching from the CCS combo plug to the Tesla-designed NACS plug by 2025, and in a Honda Acura roundtable event, company reps admitted the Acura ZDX would have to follow suit. Like we said at the top, the ZDX and Lyriq share motors as well. Select a single-motor rear-wheel drive model from either brand, and you get 340 EP. Step up to a dual-motor all-wheel drive arrangement with a motor on each axle, and things get interesting. You may not have noticed it yet, but there is a major shift happening in the automotive industry right now. The EV revolution is coming. Love it or hate it, every major automaker is making major plans to electrify half or more of their vehicle lineups by 2030. California and New York have already put legislation in place to prohibit the sale of new ICE vehicles by 2035. If you are one of those who believe that switching nearly all new car sales to EVs will be a help to the environment, then this is all great news, but there's a problem with infrastructure that manufacturers need to overcome, and many are now looking to rival Tesla for help. The EV charging infrastructure in the United States is definitely not ready to handle mass EV adoption. There just aren't enough chargers, and many of the existing ones suffer from reliability and user experience issues. The one shining exception is Tesla's supercharger network. Though, because the supercharger network uses Tesla's North American Charging Standard, or NACS ports, non-Tesla EVs use Combined Charging Standard, CCS ports, which makes them incompatible with Tesla's superchargers. Some Tesla superchargers are equipped with adapters to allow other EVs to use them, but isn't the smoothest experience. Rather than wait for CCS charging to get better, some automakers like Ford and General Motors have decided to start a partnership with Tesla to license out NACS ports for their vehicles in 2025. So eventually, the Ford Mustang Mach-E can pull up to a Tesla supercharger, plug in, and start charging right away with no adapters needed. Since Ford and General Motors announced the move, other automakers have followed suit. Here are all of the automakers that have announced migration to NACS ports and where other major automakers stood on the issue when we asked. Acura offers a dual-motor ZDX that makes an unspecified amount of power, but more than 340 EP. If it's performance you're after, though, you can step up to the high-performance ZDX Type S, which makes 500 EP. Cadillac doesn't currently offer a high-performance Lyriq E, so the dual-motor Lyriq skips the intermediate step and gets the same 500 horsepower as the ZDX Type S. Interestingly, Cadillac's 500 horsepower engine goes 19 miles further on full charge than Acura's. Both models can tow up to 3,500 pounds, but while Acura will let you do it with either a single or dual motors, Cadillac only wants you to tow with a dual motor. With everything below the doors mechanically the same, it's also no surprise the ZDX and Lyriq are nearly the same size. It's the same battery between the axles, so they're the same distance apart, giving both cars a 121.8-inch wheelbase. Different bodywork gives the two SUVs not only distinct appearances, but even slightly different dimensions. The ZDX is a bit longer and taller, while the Lyriq is slightly wider. The Acura is 197.7 inches long to the Cadillac's 196.7 inches, and 64.4 inches tall to the Cadillac's 63.9 inches. The Cadillac is 77.8 inches wide, compared to the Acura's 77.0. Acura hasn't released interior dimensions for the ZDX yet, but they're likely to be similar to the Lyriq's. The ZDX isn't just Acura's first EV, it's also the first vehicle to feature the company's new Acura Watch 360+ suite of driver aids, which includes hands-free cruise. You can use it on 400,000 miles of specially mapped roads around the US, where you're allowed to take your hands off the wheel completely as long as you keep your eyes on the road. If this sounds familiar, it's because those are the exact same claims Cadillac makes about its Super Cruise system, which debuted on the CT6 Sedan in 2017. Cadillac's system also does automated hands-free lane changes, which Acura isn't claiming yet. Acura confirmed that hands-free cruise is adapted from Super Cruise, but the Japanese automaker has made some slight tweaks for its own use. The interiors are where these two-row SUVs really diverge. Cadillac uses its expansive 33.0-inch touchscreen display for all your information and entertainment needs, while Acura sticks with two separate screens measuring 11 inches for the instrument cluster and 11.3 inches for the infotainment. The Lyriq is the first Cadillac to feature full Google integration, including the Google Voice Assistant and Google Maps for navigation. Likewise, the ZDX is now the first Acura to do the same and also features Maps and a voice assistant. While new GM products are moving away from offering Apple CarPlay, Acura continues to offer it and Android Auto on the ZDX. The two companies also have different audio partners. The Lyriq features a 19-speaker AQ Studio audio system, while the ZDX offers an 18-speaker Bang and a Lessons stereo. Price. With so much in common, you'd be right if you guessed they'd cost about the same. The Cadillac Lyriq starts at $58,590 for a single-motor rear-drive model. Acura says the ZDX is expected to start in the $60,000 range for the single-motor rear-drive model. The company hasn't given pricing guidance on the mid-range dual-motor all-wheel drive ZDX yet. Jump up to the big horsepower dual-motor models, and Cadillac will charge you $62,090 to start, but that's on the lowest trim level. The dual-motor ZDX Type S is expected to start in the $70,000 range and should come well-equipped as the highest trim level. A top-trim dual-motor all-wheel drive Lyriq starts at $66,690, while a fully loaded version starts at $74,590. Thank you for watching this video on Lyriq Media, your go-to source for all things electric from Cadillac. We hope that you found this content informative and engaging, and that it has helped to broaden your understanding of the rapidly evolving world of electric transportation. As always, we are committed to bringing you the latest news, insights, and analysis from the forefront of the EV industry. Whether you're looking for information on the latest electric car models, updates on industry trends, or tips on how to maximize your EV ownership experience, Lyriq Media is here to help. So please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all the latest developments in the world of electric vehicles. And if you have any questions or suggestions for future content, please feel free to leave us a comment below. Thanks again for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.